As we move through the seasons of life, it's easy to feel that the grand opportunities for change have passed us by. But the truth is that no matter how many years we've lived, the capacity for growth, joy, and transformation remains. It is not in the big dramatic moments where real change takes root. Rather, it is the small daily habits and quiet choices we make that shape our days and ultimately our lives. For those of you in your 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, I want to remind you that life still holds so much promise. The years behind you have given you wisdom, perspective, and strength, while the years ahead offer the chance to deepen your sense of purpose, connection, and fulfillment. Imagine, for a moment, that by adopting just 11 small habits you could enhance your life in ways you never thought possible. These habits are simple yet powerful. They don't require dramatic changes or overwhelming effort, but rather consistency, patience, and a willingness to open your heart and mind to new possibilities. Let's explore these habits together, habits that have the power to change your life, no matter your age. 1. Reading, nourishing the mind, feeding the spirit. At this stage of life, reading is not just a tool for acquiring knowledge, it is a gateway to new worlds, perspectives, and ideas. As we grow older, the mind, like the body, needs exercise to stay sharp, alert, and curious. Beyond mental sharpness, reading can also be a deeply spiritual experience. It reminds us that the world is full of stories beyond our own, filled with lives lived differently yet so similarly to our own. By reading, you reconnect with the endless flow of human wisdom. Whether you're diving into the memoirs of someone who lived centuries ago, or savoring a beautifully crafted novel, you're participating in the collective knowledge of humanity. Books give you the gift of seeing the world through new eyes and understanding it from different perspectives. They remind you that your mind, no matter your age, can still expand, grow, and evolve. And remember, it's not about quantity but quality. Choose books that resonate with your spirit, that fill you with hope, knowledge, or joy. Even 10 minutes of reading each day will keep your mind engaged and your heart lightened. Additional insight: consider revisiting the classics you loved in your youth. With the wisdom you've gained over the years, you may find new meaning in familiar words. What once seemed like mere entertainment might now reveal deep truths about life, love, and loss. 2. Journaling, capturing your legacy, unfolding your heart. The act of writing is one of the most powerful tools for personal reflection and growth. Journaling allows you to pour your thoughts, worries, dreams, and memories onto paper, where they no longer swirl aimlessly in your mind but take shape and clarity. In these later years, journaling offers you something even more profound, a way to document the wisdom you've accumulated and to share your stories, insights, and reflections. Writing doesn't just help you clear mental clutter, it gives you the opportunity to reflect on the journey of your life. It's a chance to look back on where you've been, what you've learned, and what you still hope to accomplish. Imagine your grandchildren or great-grandchildren reading your words long after you've left this world. What an incredible gift of legacy! Your journal becomes more than just a personal tool for growth, it becomes a testament to the life you've lived. Additional insight: start writing letters to your future self. These letters can reflect your current state of mind, your dreams, or even the challenges you're facing. Over time, you'll look back and see the incredible progress you've made or the peace you've achieved in areas that once troubled you. 3. Goal setting, the road to purpose. No matter your age, goal setting is not just for the young and ambitious. It's for anyone who wants to continue living with intention, focus, and purpose. As we age, our goals naturally shift. Perhaps they are no longer about career achievements or financial milestones but instead about personal growth, health, or relationships. Setting goals gives you something to look forward to each day, adding a sense of meaning and purpose to your life. They don't have to be large or overwhelming. They can be as simple as learning a new hobby, visiting a friend, or even staying active for 30 minutes a day. The key is to set goals that resonate with who you are now in this chapter of your life. Daily goal setting keeps you engaged with life. It reminds you that there is always something to strive for, something to achieve, no matter your age. With each small goal you accomplish, you build momentum, confidence, and a sense of fulfillment. Additional insight: think of setting goals as planting seeds. Some seeds take time to sprout, while others bloom quickly. It's not about how fast you reach the goal but about the joy and growth you experience along the way. Write down one small goal each morning, and at the end of the day, reflect on the progress you made, even if it's just a small step forward. 4. Exercise: strength for body, freedom for spirit. As we grow older, movement becomes not just important, it becomes essential. The body, like the mind, thrives on activity. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that exercise is only for the young and fit, but the truth is that moving your body is crucial for maintaining not only your physical health but also your independence. Exercise doesn't have to be strenuous. In fact, gentle movements like walking, stretching, or even light strength training can improve flexibility, balance, and energy levels. More importantly, it reminds you that your body is still capable, strong, and worthy of care. But beyond the physical benefits, there's a profound emotional and spiritual reward that comes with daily movement. As you walk, stretch, or simply breathe deeply, you reconnect with your body and ground yourself in the present moment. Movement becomes a form of meditation. A reminder that life flows through every cell, every muscle, and every breath. Additional insight: if you find it challenging to start exercising, begin by framing it as self-compassion. Each movement is a way of thanking your body for carrying you through life's ups and downs. Consider joining a group class or inviting a friend for a daily walk. It's not just about physical health, but also about building connections. 5. Gratitude: the bridge to joy. In the hustle of youth, we often overlook the simple things, but as we age, we begin to understand that it's the small blessings that make life meaningful. Gratitude is a habit that can transform not only how you see the world but how the world feels around you. It is the most direct path to joy and peace. Every day, take a few moments to reflect on what you're grateful for. These don't have to be grand things. In fact, the more specific and simple your gratitudes are, the more powerful they become. Maybe it's the sound of birds outside your window, the warmth of a cup of tea in your hands, or the smile of a loved one. These moments, when cherished, become the building blocks of a happy life. The beauty of gratitude is that it shifts your focus from what's missing to what's present. It helps you see abundance even in places where you once saw lack. Over time, this habit will change how you approach each day, and you'll find that life feels fuller, richer, and more satisfying. Additional insight: start a gratitude journal, if you haven't already. At the end of each day, write down 3 things you're grateful for. Not only will this practice help you sleep better, but over time, it will shift your entire outlook on life. 6. Rest: recharging the body, renewing the soul. Rest is not just about sleep, though sleep is critical for your health. It's about stepping back, taking a breath, and giving yourself permission to simply be. In a world that glorifies productivity and busyness, it can feel indulgent to rest. But rest is not a luxury, it's a necessity. As we age, the importance of rest becomes even more pronounced. Your body needs time to heal, to recharge, and to process the events of the day. Without proper rest, both physical and mental, you're running on empty. Rest allows you to return to life's demands with renewed energy and focus. But rest isn't just about lying down, it can be found in moments of quiet reflection, in a peaceful walk through nature, or in time spent doing something you love, like knitting, painting, or listening to music. Rest is about finding stillness and peace in the present moment. Additional insight: consider making a daily ritual of rest. Whether it's sitting quietly with a cup of coffee in the morning or taking a moment in the afternoon to breathe deeply, these small moments of rest will rejuvenate both your body and your soul. 7. Giving: the power of generosity, the gift of purpose. There's a profound truth that the more you give, the more you receive. This truth becomes even more apparent as we age. With the wisdom of years, we understand that life is not about what we can accumulate but about what we can share. Giving brings a sense of fulfillment, and a deep joy that comes from knowing we've made a difference in someone else's life. But giving doesn't always mean material things. It's about giving your time, your attention, your kindness. Whether it's helping a neighbor, mentoring a younger person, or simply offering a listening ear to a friend, these acts of generosity build connections that bring meaning and purpose to your life. In giving, you also receive. The more you open your heart, the more love, joy, and fulfillment flow back to you. Giving creates a ripple effect, spreading kindness and compassion to everyone it touches. Additional insight: don't forget to give to yourself. Self-compassion and self-care are forms of giving. You cannot pour from an empty cup. By taking care of your own needs, emotionally, physically, and spiritually, you are better able to give to others. 8. Listening, the power of presence, the key to deeper connections. One of the most overlooked habits is the art of listening, truly listening. As we grow older, we often become the ones others look to for wisdom and advice, but listening, deep, active listening, is what allows us to form meaningful connections, not just with others, but with the world around us. When you listen to someone, you're offering them one of the greatest gifts, your undivided attention. In a world full of distractions, this kind of presence is rare and deeply valued. Listening allows you to understand others on a deeper level, to empathize with their struggles, and to offer meaningful support. But listening isn't just about words, it's about paying attention to body language, tone, and what's being said between the lines. This kind of listening opens the door to stronger relationships, greater trust, and deeper connections. Additional insight: try listening not just with your ears but with your heart. When you listen with empathy and openness, you'll find that you not only understand others better but also learn more about yourself. 9. Patience, the art of trusting the process. In today's world, we're often conditioned to seek instant results and crave immediate gratification. But as we age, we learn that the best things in life take time. Patience is not just a virtue, it's a skill that allows you to move through life with grace, peace, and trust. Patience means accepting that some things are beyond your control, and that's okay. It's about trusting the process, knowing that even when things seem slow or difficult, progress is being made. Like a seed that takes time to grow, the efforts you've put into your life, whether in relationships, health, or personal growth, will bear fruit in time. When you cultivate patience, you release the anxiety of needing everything to happen immediately. Instead, you find peace in the present moment, knowing that each step, each day brings you closer to where you want to be. Additional insight: practice patience not just with others but with yourself. Life is a long journey, and it's okay if you're not where you thought you'd be yet. Be kind to yourself as you move through life's challenges. 10. Surrounding yourself with the right people, building a circle of growth. As we age, the importance of our social circle becomes more evident. The people we choose to surround ourselves with profoundly impact our thoughts, feelings, and actions. You've heard it said that you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. This truth becomes even more important as you grow older. Surround yourself with positive, uplifting people who encourage you to grow, challenge you to think deeply, and support your goals. Seek out relationships with those who bring out the best in you, who share your values, and who inspire you to be the best version of yourself. But this isn't just about receiving, it's also about what you bring to your relationships. Be the kind of person who lifts others up, who offers support, wisdom, and encouragement. When you cultivate relationships based on mutual respect and love, you create a community of growth, trust, and joy. Additional insight: take a moment to evaluate your current social circle. Are there relationships that drain your energy or hold you back? It's never too late to distance yourself from negativity and build new, positive connections. 11. Embracing change, the courage to evolve. The final habit, and perhaps the most important of all, is the ability to embrace change. As we grow older, change often feels uncomfortable, even intimidating. We may long for the familiarity of the past, the routines that brought us comfort. But life is in constant motion, and the ability to adapt, evolve, and grow with each new chapter is the key to continued happiness and fulfillment. Embracing change doesn't mean throwing away the past, it means holding on to the wisdom you've gained while being open to new experiences, new ideas, and new ways of thinking. Whether it's learning to use new technology, meeting new people, or simply changing your daily routine, every change, no matter how small, brings with it an opportunity for growth. Additional insight. Reflect on the changes you've already navigated in life, the challenges you've overcome, and the transitions you've faced. Recognize your own resilience, and trust that you have the strength to face whatever comes next. Embrace each new chapter with courage, knowing that growth and discovery are lifelong journeys. These 11 small habits might seem simple on the surface, but don't let their simplicity fool you. The smallest actions, when done consistently, have the power to create lasting change. Whether it's reading a book, taking a walk, expressing gratitude, or embracing change, each habit contributes to a life filled with purpose, joy, and fulfillment. You've lived a rich life filled with experiences, lessons, and stories, but the journey isn't over yet. There is still so much more to discover, create, and experience. By adopting these habits, you give yourself the gift of continued growth, deepening wisdom, and a life lived fully in every moment. So start today. Choose one habit and begin to weave it into your daily routine. As the days go by, add another and then another. With time, you'll look back and realize just how much these small habits have transformed your life, and in doing so, you'll find that the best is yet to come. Thank you for watching the entire video. If you find these stories inspiring and motivating, please comment 1. If not, please comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Thank you for your valuable time.